Last night, I participated in my first online auction, and now I'm getting ready to go pick up the things. I've never done this before, so it should be really interesting. I've never seen any of these things before, so let's go check it out. Some may argue that mistakes were made, but I made it all in one trip, and I don't think anything broke. Good morning, my name is Laura and I'm starting my own vintage booth in an antique store. That means I have a ton of videos on thrifting, thrift flips, painting furniture, and finding all things that are old. So if you're interested in that, make sure that you click subscribe to follow along. Last night, I participated in my first online auction, and now I'm getting ready to go pick up the things. I've never done this before, so it should be really interesting. Once I get back home, I'll go through the haul and show you everything I bought. I spent over $100, so instead of like dipping my toe in, I went all in. I've never seen any of these things before, so let's go check it out. I also had to borrow Courtney's car because it wouldn't fit in mine. Let's go. Some may argue that mistakes were made, but I made it all in one trip and I don't think anything broke. The biggest piece of furniture that I got today was this dresser. It's supposed to be a 2-drawer dresser. It looks more like a file cabinet and it's really heavy, so I'm not sure about that, but I'm positive that I can make it useful. And this is gonna cover at least half the cost of everything that's in here today. I'll be honest, it is the next day. I did not make it to unpacking and showing you everything yesterday, but today I'm gonna show you everything I got at the auction for $123. Since this is the first time I've ever done an online auction, I was not quite sure what I would find when I went to pick everything up. I do feel like I jumped in a little too much for my first auction, but I'm really happy with everything that I found. I have all of these things, which I'm gonna walk you through, plus 2 boxes of stuff. I have not been through these yet, so I'm excited to see what we have. First, I'm gonna show you all of the big things. Up first, I have the globe. I'm really excited that I found this because Courtney's sister actually collects globes. So that'll be perfect for her. The only reason I bought this wall hanging is because it said it was 65 inches long. I did expect that this wall hanging would be really neat and it turned out so awesome. I think I'm gonna be able to paint it white and really make it look cool. I'm not quite sure what the material is, some type of like plaster and formed for the flowers and the greenery, but it's really neat. The most expensive thing I bought was this. They said it was a chest of drawers. I really think it's a file cabinet. Either way, it's a really heavy piece of furniture that I think I'll be able to refinish and make something really good. It does definitely need to be cleaned up though. This one is really heavy. This was only $20. The next most expensive thing I found was this film projector. This is a Revere film projector. I got it for $17.50. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to sell this because it is really cool with reels of film. This is Abbott and Costello, A Railroad Story. There's vacation pictures from Hawaii. It'll be really neat to open this up and see what it looks like. Hopefully I'll be able to find a video online or something to figure out how to use this so that we can actually check it out. One of the things I was most pleasantly surprised with was this little trunk. I thought it would be about half this size, but it's such a good statement piece. There is some damage, it's missing the latch, but I don't think it matters. I really like the floral pattern on top, and I think it'll be a really good thing to sell in the booth. This plant stand was also one of the more expensive things I purchased. I just thought it would be a really neat thing to sell, of course, but a really great display in the booth. But it's just really sturdy, which is nice as it wiggles. But it's pretty sturdy. I did get 2 pieces of artwork at the auction. The first being this floral picture. It's such a pretty vintage piece that would just fit really well into a modern house that I couldn't pass it up. And this frame is really cool. The second piece of art I got is this Thomas Ho print. I googled the print and it's really not worth very much, but I got this for $2.50 and this frame is huge. Needs cleaned up a little bit, but I definitely bought it for the frame. This is just one of the lots of things that I got. They do take better pictures before you buy it, but I think this is gonna be fun to go through. There's a lot of stuff in here that I definitely don't need or can't use, so I'm gonna start a pile to donate right away. That way I don't get too much clutter, but a lot of it is stuff that I can paint and use, and that's really fun. But let's see what we have. Right off the bat, a set of 3 crystal swans. This was the reason I bid on this lot. All of this stuff I got for $12.50. That is beautiful. A puffer fish? Is that a real puffer fish? Is that a thing? Oh my gosh, we do not need that. This glass is cool though. That's very neat. A little dish. Pineapple, can't have that upside down. This is a cute, oh, it's a music box. How neat is that? That's something that would be really cool painted or a little painted. It's also just really pretty. Ooh, that is neat. We have a glass boat. That needs washed. This is, oh, Toledo Harbor. Cool. Very neat. I did notice a lot of souvenirs in this. This is a souvenir. 2 matching plates. Those are pretty neat. Oh, this is cool. Look how pretty that plate is. That is handcrafted. Hand forged. How neat is that? Oh, a decanter. That'll be cool as is. Cannonball stick. This is actually a vase. Oh gosh. And it's a bell. Don't know about that. That's cute. This is a good example of something that I would paint. This painted white would be really cool. Future video. Just some glasses and mugs. Oh, Fort Defiance. Cool. That's pretty neat. Some of this I'll use, some of it, again, some of it I'll use, some of it I'll pack up and take back to donate. We have another box of stuff. This box looks a little more manageable. Oh, that's neat. What? These look like they were in a garage sale. Wow. It's like the whole town of Ligonier, Indiana. Whoa, how cool is that little flower vase? It's Avon. Of course it's Avon. Oh, this is for a candle? Pretty. Whoa. Oh. Oops. That's neat. Nice crystal bowl. It feels really heavy, so it's probably crystal. And the reason I bid on all of this was for mason jars. That looks like it could just be a spaghetti jar. That was actually a mason jar, but still might just be spaghetti. That's an actual mason jar. Mason. Looks like the label is missing, like this may have also been spaghetti. This one's a real jar, little ball jar. Second ball jar. Big ball jar. Little moonshine. Mix-ins. Funny. That's interesting that they used a jar. Little rock. Free rock. Oh, this one, now we're getting a little older. This metal one with the lid was worth buying a lot. That's awesome. That's what I was looking for. Cool. Another spaghetti jar. And a ball jar. Perfect. Maybe 5 or 6 authentic jars that I was looking for, and people's recycling. But this crystal bowl was in there too, along with the tiny town. But that's what happens, you just don't know what it's gonna be. Since it's fall and we're headed into Christmas, there's a lot of crafts that you can make with mason jars. I'm gonna go through this again, see what I need or don't need, get it sorted out and ready to go. I'm certainly new to all of this, so if you know anything else about the stuff that I purchased, let me know in the comments. And if you wanted to see me continue doing auctions, let me know. This is a lot of stuff, so I'm gonna have to limit it a little bit. Plus, it already gave me a ton of projects. If you want to see how they turn out and everything else that I'm doing with the vintage booth, make sure that you subscribe, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.